Hello there everybody and welcome back to our early look at Palia. I've done a little bit of interior decorating, not much at all. I've got a bed, I've put my bed down, I did move the wardrobe, I did put the fish on top of the wardrobe like I wanted to. In fact, I didn't even know this, you could put stuff on the bed. A little fishy on the bed, why not? There we go, plonk him up there. So you can put stuff on top of here, I thought you could. It's just you have to be able to easily look up there, that's all. The main goal, I think, of today is going to be... Oh, look, we got all this ready. Is going to be getting our glider. Gardening level 2, fantastic. We will have to speak to Badru later on. You see that the tomatoes are actually multi-crop. Multi-harvest crops. Sorry, there we go. We get those watered. Make sure they keep going, and they're the ones that provide watering to other crops as well, which is lovely. I'm actually going to be gone for a few hours today, so we're going to be replanting our crops. For now, I think I'm just going to save all of the things. Even the weeds. We'll even save the weeds. I'm going to be gone for a few hours today, so I think I'm going to try and filling up my plot here with some other auto-watering crops, like the tomatoes. So the tomatoes keep other crops hydrated. So I think I'm going to be trying to fill my field up with that. I think my original placement of crops may make that a little bit tricky, but we shall see. Anyway, we're going to head into town because there are a few things that I've done, and I guess that was really bad timing on my part, but we need leather and cotton to craft the glider with Najuma, as well as the sapwood planks that we've already been making. But luckily for you, if you're a bit of a, you don't like crafting things yourself, maybe you find that part too tedious and boring to wait for, there are alternative ways to get the materials. One such way is by jumping over to your multiplayer menu here, clicking on this button up here that says requests, and then you can request items. Now, I believe you have to have owned it at one point, but yeah, you can say, hey, I want some planks, request it, and then for 1 hour you can request up to 4 items, and other people can see that request and they can send it your way. That's part of the prove your generosity thingy as well. And apparently also, I spotted this, I'm not quite sure how this worked, but we've already got 1 out of 5 done, and I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that happened when we accepted a friend request. Yeah. Again, not entirely sure. Anyway, we're going to go see Tish because I upgraded my... She's not here, is she? Well, I upgraded my, my carpentry, my furniture making, to level... where is she? She's over there. To level 2. Now, I'm pretty sure we can just, go to the shop there and probably talk to her, or well, not talk to her, but check out the cash register and see what's going on. But I feel like it's better to go talk to Tish herself. We're also going to be upgrading tools today, finally, and not using our makeshift tools. There you go. You can see these butterflies around here. These are the ones that you need to catch for Ayuni. I actually ended up catching a moth by the water at nighttime instead. Hello, Tish. I heard your furniture making skills are just moi. They are moi. But there's always something new to learn. I've got a bunch of new recipes available for you to buy. Pretty good, blah, blah, blah. So, we're going to need a fabric loom. That will be what... There we go. We learned the recipe for leather and fabric. Lots of stuff you can buy here. Recipes for different furnitures. One of the... Probably the biggest guild stores, as it were. We got different, like... themes of furniture, and we can eventually, I forget whereabouts it is, there is a way to customize furniture. I think you need a furniture customizing tool. Furniture maker's tool chest, is that it? Another tool in toolbox, what about another toolbox instead? Interesting, no, I don't know what these things are, but... probably way beyond my skill at this point. But yeah, if you do not want to craft your materials, which, I mean, I will be doing because I like free stuff. I don't like spending money. But if you would prefer to spend the money rather than leveling up your furniture making up to level 2, rather than getting your foraging up to level 2 where you need the sapwood planks, you can come over to Tish into her shop, and you can buy the leather and the fabric there. So you need 2 fabric, 5 leather. So the leather is 60, so that's 300. Fabric is 190, so that's 380. So that's, 680 for those 2. And then the planks, let me see if I can remember where you buy the planks from. Is it from Zeki? Hello, Zeki? Zeki? No, it's not. I'll be back here in a second anyway. Is it from... Maybe it's from Ashura, because he's the foraging guy, and tree stuff is foraging. Hello, Hodari. Ashura isn't here anyway. Please leave a message after the beep. He's probably... It's 2 PM. Maybe he's not doing his workout. No, he's not. Right, Ashura, where are you? He is... heading on down here. Let's see if we can track him down real quick. Getting stuck on that. Okay, I will meet you guys when I find him. Actually, he's not too far away. We can talk along the way. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Again, any comments, questions, queries, concerns, post them in the comment section, not description. And hopefully I can clear them up for you. So you know a little bit of what I know. I'll just walk, get my shins wet. Here he is.
What can I do for you?
You're doing our valley very proud. Foraging is a way that cares for the land you live on is easy. Foraging in a way that cares for the land you live on is easy. Maybe I've got a recipe around here that can make it easier for you. So I do actually want to buy the standard axe recipe here. Now, what I'm thinking of is the plank might be available in a couple of places. There's one more place we can try. Since we hit gardening level 2 as well, it's worth talking to Badru, I believe. Good to see you, Sproutling. Now bear with me. I know I put the papers around here somewhere. Ahem, congratulations, you gained access to the gardening skill store. What does this mean for you? Well, this is a little dry. Basically, you've given me a gold. What? This is a little dry, huh? Basically, you give me gold, I give you stuff. The more you garden, the more you can get. Keep working on something, something, something. But this is actually how we can get more soil patches. Ta-da! Well, we can get a... Oh, that one's 500. That's tempting. Oh, that's very tempting. It's more tempting, I would say, to buy a seed collector. This seed collector will allow you to harvest seeds from fully grown crops. Kind of like the Stardew Valley seed maker. We only get one at the moment. I think, can we buy the recipe for one? Preserves jar, again, akin to Stardew Valley. You can turn crops into preserves and sell them for a little bit more. Looking forward to getting the blueberry bush seed and the apple tree seeds. Get recipes for fertilizer, or are those just straight up just the fertilizer? Can't remember. It doesn't say recipe, so... There's a well. That's cute. Like it. The gardener's greenhouse, also very cute. Like the look of that as well. But yeah, we can upgrade to our gardening, watering can and our hoe. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we can get the recipe for fertilizers. Oh, that's really tempting to get another soil patch. You know what? I'm gonna do it. And there's even more for 750. No, I can't afford it. Too expensive. Definitely worth talking to Badru once you hit level 2 gardening there. Ah, okay. I thought I saw it somewhere. Sapwood planks. You can buy them for 4. 4 a piece. From the blacksmith. Didn't realize you could buy copper and iron bar here as well. That's kind of cheap. It's a work table. Oh, okay. You can buy them for 200 rather than just making them. Although I suppose you can't make them if you don't have one. Never mind. But yeah, that's where you can buy some planks. So all in all, it'll cost you about 800 to just buy the materials if you don't want to make the crafters for the fabric and the leather. Anyway, back to Zeki's shop here. I need to get some crops bought. Like I said, I'm going to be gone for a while today. So I would like to buy some crops that automatically water other crops beside them. So like the tomato plants. So potato seeds do that. I believe that's the only other one. Okay, I've got 540. Okay. Or we can get some Hydrate Pro Fertilizer. Contains water and soil, preventing the need to water next day. You know what? I'm feeling like experimenting. We get 20 from this. I'm going to purchase 20 for 40. If it means that I can be gone all day and all of my crops get watered, I am all for that. I think what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to buy a bunch of carrot seeds. Let's buy 20 of them. I wish there was a way to multi-buy here, but... Oh, let's buy 21 of them. Just felt like getting an extra one there. And let's get them planted and fertilized. And we'll also make the fabrics maker. Okay, so while I was actually at my plot just rearranging things loosely, I got a notice saying that my request was fulfilled. If we click on O here and go to our requests, you can see we can get some sapwood planks that we asked for. Ta-da! Thank you! I'm also actually going to request for some ceramic, because I need it to build stuff. So, why not? You know, the system is there for it. And also, this is nice. It went up to 2 out of 5 fulfill 5 player requests. So it's not necessarily you have to fulfill requests. It also counts if people fulfill your requests, which is very nice. Anyway, I need to go buy some ceramics because I need it to... I'll explain why so I can just do it. I need it to build the fabric loom. We're missing ceramics. And look, you can even click on the button to request the item from here. Super nice. And the seed collector I also need ceramics for. I didn't realize this was the recipe for the seed collector. I thought this was just a seed collector that we got from Badru, but no, it's the recipe. That's going to be super nice. Alright, so with the materials collected, I just went to buy some ceramics because I sadly don't have the time right now to go and turn some clay into ceramics. We can make the loom. And speaking of not having the time, 5 minutes per leather and 8 minutes per fabric. We use cotton. I don't think the higher quality cotton does anything extra in the crafter. Let's see, we need... Where did I get that planks from? Did I just buy those? Oh no, those were the planks I requested. Request 10. Hold on. I'm confused. It went straight into my pockets, which was awesome. Oh, it doesn't say. Request. I requested 20. Huh. We've only got 5. Weird. I don't know how that worked. Anyway, so what do we need? We need 2 fabric and 5 leather. Well, since the leather takes the longest to do, so we need 5 of it. You know, we're just going to move 5 over. I would make another loom, but I'm actually out of crafting space, as you saw. What you can do if you want, I'm just making some ceramics, is you can put away crafters that you're not using and just put other ones out unless you buy the crafting license. That's not something that I'm going to bother doing. I'm just going to leave it as is. But yeah, I'm going to get my plot hoed up. I'm going to plant my carrots. And I'm going to be gone for a few hours. I'm going to... Well, actually, let's learn this together. If I select the carrot, if I plant it, then if I select the fertilizer, we can throw that down. And then if we hold down G, we can examine it. And it has water retain 1. I don't know what the 1 means. But let's let's give it a glug of water. And I guess I'll do this with the rest of the plot. It is a few hours later, and by a few hours I mean like 14. I've been very busy boy today. Now the farming has not quite worked how I expected it to, for a couple of reasons, and I feel like this could be important. Maybe I'll make a farming tutorial at a later date when I kind of know a bit more of the ins and outs, but this experiment was very nice to have done. Basically, my assumption was that because I would be gone for more than 3 hours, and the carrots are a 3-hour crop, or 3-day crop, sorry, I thought that as long as they're all watered, and you can see that some of them are still watered, the ones that are around the tomatoes, which give the water retain property, have remained watered. But however, none of the carrots were fully grown by the end, like by the time I got back to the game. It all seemed like they had only progressed by 1 stage, so it seems as though you can't just, you know, log in, plant a bunch of stuff, use the water retention, or the water retaining fertilizer, and have that as a way to generate crops for you overnight. It seems like whenever you load up your housing plot, the game checks, has a new day started since you were last here? If so, advance the cycle by 1. It doesn't seem to keep track of how much time has passed and apply that as certain days. Now, something else that I tried out was this carrot back here got a weed. And it seems that weeds do stop the crops from growing a stage. As you can see, it's the only one that hasn't fully grown. It's also not watered. So maybe the weed dries out the plot or blocks the buffs. Well, no, because the buff still says water retained, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, it's the only one that hasn't fully grown. So, you know, we'll give it a glug of water. Why not? The other thing as well. So here's what I noticed about the water retained fertilizer. It was gone. By the time these were fully grown, it looks like the water retained fertilizer is only good for one growth cycle. So for example, when I got back in from my duties today, all of the crops had advanced by 1 stage. The ones with the fertilizer were still hydrated, but no longer fertilized. So when I logged in the next time, they advanced by 1 more stage to be the day 2 crop, but they were all dry, and then I had to water them manually 1 more time, and then here we are, fully grown. So yeah, it looks like there's a few ins and outs with the crop system. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Ultimately, I'm not sure if I like or dislike the fact that crops can't just be, you know, AFK'd, basically. They do require you to log in. It kind of makes sense. This is a life sim at the end of the day. You know, I feel like I'm going to be in this game for hours upon hours every week. I don't mind doing a little bit of extra work to tend to my garden, you know. Alright, so what did we get from that? We got a lot of carrots, 37 regular quality carrots. We got 5 gold quality. We also got some gold quality seeds. I'm not sure what the gold quality seeds mean. We can do some experimentation with that as well. I think you only get, like, you have the chance of getting seeds if the crop is destroyed. Or, you know, like, well, unlike, you know, we didn't get tomatoes because the crop is no longer there, kind of thing. So, again, trying to work out these things in my head. It's gonna take a while. One other thing to notice as well, kind of like Stardew Valley, we are broke as a joke right now. 6 gold. If I, you know, it's gonna be 6 AM in, what time is it? Like 25 minutes. So, although we could just dump everything into our storage bin, then we go to produce. No, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, that's annoying. I meant to put it in my storage. So we'll dump everything in there. And we'll go back. What I'm thinking is that the gold quality seeds probably always result in a gold quality crop. And we're going to be messing around with a seed collector later today as well. But yeah, if we dump the carrots in there, if we dump the tomatoes in... Oh, not the seeds. Dump the tomatoes in there. Why not the onions as well? 1,865. Farming, I feel, is very lucrative. If you cannot wait until 6 PM or 6 AM to get more crops, you can take crops over to the likes of Zeke, and you can sell them to him for no penalty, or Badru's shop as well, the little shack. So I'm actually gonna do that because I want to get some more carrots. I want to fill up my plots with carrots, and maybe try out some other types of fertilizer. I might use like the quality boost. I want to start collecting a little bit of information about how the seed stuff works, seed collection works. So before we forget, let's make ourselves a seed collector and see if I can remember what the deal is with this thing. Now, we won't be able to place it down. We have hit our crafter budget limit. So for the time being, I'm going to pick up the sawmill. I don't think we need 2 sawmills right now. So let's pop down our seed collector. Something's in the way, apparently. I think it was the fence post. Yeah. Pop down our seed collector. Make seeds. So, this takes a minute. When I was playing the alpha, I had, I think, like 18 seed collectors all lined up against the side of my house. I had like a full-on seed factory going. Mainly for a different crop type that I haven't unlocked yet because it got me a lot of money. We will see if that's still the case. It was blueberry bushes. Grows into blueberry bush that can be harvested multiple times. Boosts growth speed of other nearby crop types. And that was actually a 2x2 crop. I think I had an apple tree as well. Boost growth speed of other nearby crop types. I can't remember. But you can see that it takes a minute. 10 apples, 4 blueberries. You know? So, I'm going to start getting to work with some experiments. For example, I'm just going to start by putting a singular carrot in there. Oh, we get 4 seeds. Ooh. I like efficiency. Other than that, I'm going to dump one of those in so that I've got one left over. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we get more seeds from the golden one. I don't think so, because again, if we look at the recipes here on the left, this is technically a recipe. 1 carrot turns into 4 seeds. What about blueberry bushes? 2 bushes. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, seed collectors, they are going to be your friend for gardening. I like the fact that they call it gardening and not farming. I really do, because it is more like that. It is, you know, it's not a farming sim. I've been kind of I put away crops that I didn't want to. I've been kind of overcorrecting people that have been saying that this is like it's a farming sim like Stardew Valley. It's not. There is a farming element to it, but the game calls it gardening, and I think I prefer that approach. Anyway, I'm gonna go buy some seeds. I'm gonna get them planted, and then we're finally gonna talk about tool upgrades before we move on to hopefully. Oh, we're so close. 6 minutes away. Hopefully getting our glider. In fact, by the time I've gotten seeds, we'll have enough stuff to get our glider. So we'll do glider, then we'll do tool upgrades, and then we'll finish up for today. How does that sound? I think it sounds stellar. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I can't put it in the middle. Can I rotate it? Okay. Okay, it was a rotation issue. Oh, thank goodness. That would drive people mad. Oh, can't have that, can I? So here we are back at Bahari Bay. Now Nejuma is asleep, and I just realized if we try and enter her room, we can't. It says we need a key from her to enter, but it says that we can chat with her through the door.
What are you doing?
Oh, I brought supplies for the glider. Let me know if anything goes wrong or if it suddenly falls apart or something, but I wouldn't worry. Worked out most of the kinks already. Interesting. I wonder if that's just a quest thing. Interesting. I wonder if you got a quest to turn in for someone, if you can talk to them through the door. Well, anyway, we now have a glider, which is grand. I believe there's gonna be a way to change this out. Basically, for the referral program, I think it's in a wardrobe. But for the referral program, there's like a chopper glider skin. But yeah, you just double tap space, or you just tap space when you're in the air. Ooh, iron! I can't mine this yet because I don't have an upgraded tool. Oh, let's go fix that. Actually, where's the nearest stables? Oh, let's just return home. That works. Yeah. I believe it's in the wardrobe that you can change the skin of your glider, for example. So it might be in the inventory and I just missed it. Oh, no, it just... Oh, we can just drag it out of our inventory. Cool. I guess that's maybe how you upgrade it. But yeah, if we go to our wardrobe, which I know where it is, my house... I know that there are so many people that have changed their house in so many ways. Also, yeah, wardrobe. You can completely change your appearance to whatever you want it to be. The only thing you can't change, it looks like, is body type. So we selected the downwards triangle body type instead of the upwards one. But yeah, there is a glider skin here. It does say that we don't own the chopper. There we go. I knew what I was talking about. But I believe that's going to be in the beta release of the game when it goes early access. Anyway, yeah, now that we got our glider, let's finally talk about tool upgrades. So, The tool upgrade system works a little bit differently. First of all, we'll use our axe as an example here. I picked out 2 perfect trees earlier on, and now I can't find them. 2 trees that were identical, looked exactly the same for testing. Have the trees changed on my plot? Have the trees changed? I'm onto you, trees. I know what you're doing to me. No, it's these 2. So this tree right here and this tree right here, they're absolutely identical. So what we're going to do, we're going to get out our axe, and we're going to see how many chops it takes to knock it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 swings, we can get the loot. And also, of course, with the larger trees, we can't knock them down. I believe, for example, this one by this giant rock, we currently cannot knock down. But, what if... Where did I get coral from? Oh, from, Najuma. But, let's finally upgrade our tool to a standard axe. It takes our makeshift axe, 20 logs, or sorry, 20 planks, and 5 copper. Do-do-do-do, doodle-do-do, doodle-do-do, do-do-do-do. We also unlock the recipe for a repair kit. Yes, that is right. Tools in Palia can break. It was over here. So remember, it was by a tiny tree. It was this size tree that we chopped down before in 6 swings. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 50% more efficient. How about that? And I believe now we can chop down, not like the big trees like this one, but we can. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Much bigger tree. Much more loot from it. We also get acorns. That's right. From these larger trees, we can now plant our own trees. I didn't realize it would put a fully grown tree there. And this is now something that I can test, because I've been wanting to know this for ages. We go to the housing plot, and we switch over to private. It does remove the tree. Right! That's good to know. So only the trees that were naturally spawned here when we started here remain between plots. That's really good to know. And then they come back. Yes! I'm so glad about that. I was honestly a little bit curious myself. But we'll do the same with the axe. Why not? Well, I suppose we'll have to... Oh, sorry, the pickaxe. I suppose we'll have to do another little test, but that's fine. We've got some rocks over here. That helps if I press the correct key. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, let's go upgrade it to Cooper. So we go Tools. Standard pick. So yeah, not makeshift, standard. Not copper, standard. Gotcha. Alright, and then... I'm guessing it might be 3... Oh, I got that on my quick draw because I was earning money through hunting. 1, 2, 3... Okay, so it takes 4 instead of 3. Sorry, instead of 5. But yeah, not bad. Now, like I said, the tools do have durability. I believe you check it by... Oh yeah, you can see the ring around the axe there. You can also check it by looking here? No? Interesting. I think you check it by looking at an anvil. So, I'm not sure if we can unlock it. Yeah, I think we have to unlock it from Hodari. But there is an anvil which you are required to use repair kits on. Repair kits are... yeah, they're not cheap, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure how they work. I might have to learn how they work, but... I'm gonna go look for something and see if it's the same as it was in the alpha, so I will be right back. Oh, it feels so good. I was about to say finally, I promise. It feels so good to finally be able to do that. In the alpha playtest, my goal was to always try and land on that little ledge there. Okay, I know I said I was gonna be right back, and I was gonna tell you guys if I found the thing that I was gonna find, but I'm heading there right now, so we're gonna find out together. But there is a blacksmith in town, so it would, stand to reason, the blacksmith can probably repair your tools. Now, if I remember... Oh, it looks like she can't... Oh, yes, she can. You walk up to this anvil here, you hit F for repair tools, and you can just pay gold. Repair all tools, pay gold. You know, a couple of gold, fully repairs them. You know, you're so often in Killamur Village, It's not too difficult. Costs a little bit of gold. I don't think I ever bothered with repair tools, because you need to buy an anvil or a repair, whatever it's called. I think you get that from Hodari, the miner. Makes sense to me. But yeah, I just come here. Repair tools. You can repair one by one. But yeah, what happens when your tool loses durability? It doesn't break, but it does downgrade. So you got to keep on top of your tool's durability. You know, I'm not too upset by it. I can see some people getting annoyed. But honestly, once you get to iron tools, that's as far as I ever got. I was very rarely breaking my tools. Anyway, I believe that's probably going to do us today. Hello, goodbye. That's probably going to do us today. I think I'm all done, wrapped up. We accomplished what we set out to do. We looked at some more crafters. We looked at some crops. We got the glider, which is fantastic. Makes getting around a lot easier. So I think we're done today. Thank you all very much for watching. Any comments, queries, questions, or concerns, stick them in the comment section. And if there's enough people that want to know a specific thing, I'll hopefully make a more in-depth video about it. I'm now going to go experiment with crops. And I think next time we'll wrap up some of these quests that I've still got hanging around, because I've got a lot of them. We could probably get an extended backpack. You know what? I'm going to go buy that now. In fact, should we go see what it is together, and then see how much it's going to hurt our pockets to get the next bag upgrade. But having some more storage space would be nice. Yeah, if there's enough interest in a specific question, then I can hopefully make a more dedicated video on it when the game goes into closed beta, ready for you guys that are in alpha. Not alpha, open beta. I know what I'm talking about. What was I here for again? Bag upgrade. Buy. Not enough gold. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next time. Bye-bye.